everybody. Welcome back. We are on actual full release now. There's a kitten attacking my headphones. Go figure. Alright. Ran some ads. Ads are over. Good. No, we don't have to worry about pre-rolls for an hour. Some new stuff. There's a lot. I didn't go through it all. I assume anything that would happen early game we'll just get to see. And it's not like we were that far anyway. Should we just jump right in? Maybe we just jump right in. There are drops. It's kind of unfortunate, but it looks like they're multiplayer only. I have not logged in since the big update, so we'll have to see what all has changed. Note to self, remember to upgrade gun. Oh, kitten, no. Oh, hold on. This is not a toy for you. This is attached to my ear. Yeah. Yeah, that's attached to my ear. This needs water. We have a bunch. Get our trash. Oh, our horse is gone. Letter from Ma. Nia just got back to Highwind. She came to our house and gushed about you for ages. She also gave us some sand jujube cake. It was really lovely. Looks like she had a great time in Sandrock. She even showed us the photo you took. Seeing your workshop made me and your pa so proud. But make sure you pay attention to your health, not just your work, okay? Funky explorer scarf, I think, is what we are wearing. And she sent me some more money. She thinks we're poor. It's a little bit worse than the one we have now. Alright, let's run through all the stuff. That one's got copper, so this can just be whatever. The heck? What was that sound? Something made a sound and I wasn't ready for it. We need to keep making chromium steel. Or should we stop making it for a bit? Well, I don't know what else we're doing with chromium. I don't know if it becomes part of the alloy. And we'll just let the bronze bars finish up. Okay. Nothing to gather there. Those are both full. Gotta remember to grab the dew. I can already tell the graphics look cleaner. I wonder if it'll fix the pop-in. Protective suits. Oh, rare. Let's check the missions real quick. All right, protective suits, done. Flowers are growing. A sand rice cake is waiting for us to learn how to make a cooking station. We got a little ahead of ourselves on that one. We don't need to build anything. We're good there. Run into town real quick. Kitten's real happy because it's sweater weather. I'm a lot softer when I wear a sweater. We got an 800-point lead with a couple weeks left. Ooh, cast iron nails, and that's it. Coffee beans? I don't have that many. Cantaloupe? I don't have that many. Tea leaves? I don't have that many. All right, looks like we're not doing anything today. That's not great. The missing leak. Is he gonna want us to fish? This might be the part-time job.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're not ready to fish yet. We're using our days right now.
Next time.
All right. Check the calendar, make sure I'm not missing anything. Today's gonna be clinical trials. There's, okay. I checked it a minute too early. Treasure chest? Huh. Is there a treasure chest up top, or is it glitched? Free meds. Alright, show me blue.
Ooh, stinky.
This medicine wasn't good, your stomach is starting to hurt. Experiment-induced stomach issues last for 30 seconds. Oh no. Oh no. Let's just avoid people. Let's... I don't want anyone to see us like this. Let's go talk to Trudy, because that might start a new chain of quests. Didn't she also need an extra pick? Or did that fall off of the requirement list? Hey, Trudy.
Wonderful! Mian already finished her part as well. I think we're on track to make our journey tomorrow morning. Let's meet up at the Gecko Station.
Okay.
Be sure to prepare weapons, medicine, food, whatever you think you'll need for a hazardous ruins expedition. So long!
Ooh, everybody liked that. Well, a few people liked it. I thought there were more. Looks like we have the day. Picking up trash. And I think we just lost access to both of our dungeon options. And we're done with Bogan Jack. Let's go look at upgrading our gun. Oh, sneak in before Venti gets out. Aww. Unless they fixed that glitch. We were able to sneak in once. Alright. If I wanted to build a gun, where would I do that at? Kitten, what are you doing? Kitten, you gotta get away from my headphones. Maybe we can't build a different gun? Forging machine. there were a gun to be made, this is where it would be. But we don't seem to have access to gun. Maybe because we have to buy it. Arm stretcher, pencil holder, writing desk, fireworks, gunpowder, waste bag, hair dryer, chromium axe, chromium pick hammer. Okay. I know prices are a little high right now, but... Oh no, prices are low right now. They're just really expensive. I'm tempted to just buy all this stuff. Just buy everything while it's on sale. I don't know that we need any of it, though, is the other problem. Maybe we just have to upgrade our gun. Seems interesting that we don't have a recipe. You're supposed to look before you cross the train tracks, not after. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm almost here. Okay, I'm back. Alright, we can't make a gun, but maybe we can upgrade a gun. And I just saw one of our plants flash. Bloodstone, eh? We have a bunch of bloodstone, that shouldn't be a problem. Question is, how many times are we gonna do this? Probably 10. Get it up to 20. If you're attacking an enemy, a 4% chance to inflict burn. Burn sounds nice. Lifesteal when low on health. This is 17, 18. Did I lose it? Are they both changing? Hold on. Keep stats. Increases damage to small monsters. 2% lifesteal. Yeah, this changed. It didn't actually keep the stats. Oh, that seems like a bug. Now it's haste weakling and lifesteal. Now I'm tempted to go with this one instead. Weird. Oh, we've upgraded it to the best of our ability. Sand leaks already. There's one. Do we have any more of the new stuff? Oh, that's right. They're big. That's why I was doing these. Because these two are large. And they're not going to be done for a while. That's okay. We're not in a hurry for those missions. That's burning. That's using water. Let's store some junk. Gotta take them off the bar, otherwise they don't auto-sort. Storage again? What do you mean mini? None of these should be mini. 2, 4, 6. I have 14 storage boxes. Yeah, that's right. We're just out. Ooh, work table. Wooden storage. Give me 2 more. I should leave one of these down here and put the rest of them on the roof or something so they're out of the way. Justice is admiring your spacesuit. Oh. He saw that, huh? Okay, what are we doing for the rest of the day? I was gonna go look at the chromium pick, but I think that's gonna require a higher level. No. Yeah, we can't do petrified wooden sticks. We haven't found petrified wood. Petrified wood that has been buried for a long time. It's much harder than natural wood and is very rare. Yep, haven't run into it yet. Could be that it's over there now. But for the quest we're doing, we just needed iron. Let's go destroy this robot. Is the game too loud? Let me know if the game's too loud. I feel like his groaning is louder than usual. What are you? Are you a bunny? Oh, don't punch it. I want to pet it. I've never seen a bunny before. Alright, what am I going to do today? This is just a leftover day. And we leveled up, which gave us even more of our stamina back. There's nothing we need. I don't want to... buy another pass. Because we would just end up wasting that. We'd use it today, and then I think we're going to go somewhere else afterwards. The rocks have movement now when you hit them. That's a change from early access. Yeah, everything's just a little bit cleaner than it was before. I went and looked at the reviews, and I saw some people with like 400 hours that had complaints. And I'm wondering how many of those complaints are actually fixed now. That seems like that's a hard thing to do. Complain about something in a review on early access and be so adamant about it. But it seems like the kind of person that would make those sorts of complaints isn't going to go back and change their review if things get fixed. They're probably never going to care about it again and never go back. Thorny jumper. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna build a barn. You know, the other thing we put in the title. I'd like to see if we can get our own horse. Ryan is admiring your spacesuit, which means he's running by my house? Yep, there he is. All of this stuff is almost done. I don't know how much more stuff I want to make in the furnace. Oh, we're low on steel bars. That I wasn't expecting. Let's deal with the plants first. Gonna keep doing this till it turns into biocrust. Sand leaks. Tomato. Can't do rhino or jute. Can do mountain rose. Alright. I wonder how much of this has changed. If we wanted to build a barn, hardwood, 4 bronze frames, 10 iron plates. Oop, threw me outside. No, we're gonna need steel for that, so I know we're not ready for it. Frames needs rivets. Need 10 more rivets. we're good. Go burn off the rest of this energy. Looks like we got almost all the rocks. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ant. Didn't mean to do that. I wonder if the chromium tools are new. I don't remember seeing those before. Alright. Burn off the energy, go to bed. Wake up tomorrow and go to wherever Trudy is trying to bring us. We're gonna find the source of that algae. We're gonna figure out how to grow plants in the desert. And then we'll save Sandrock again. And we're out. Alright, we're gonna go to bed early tonight. Look at that tumbleweed go. Might need more inventory space. Sort all. I must have over 1,000 marble. I'm pouring a lot of water onto the ground. What do we got? Fine wood. 1 rubber, 3 mechanical. We'll do the 6 wood. This one just does copper forever. And you... Yeah, I don't want to wait for it to get done. We're just going to switch it to iron so we can get more steel. That's it. None of the rest of this is important. I mean, we could stay awake and wait for it. But that just feels like dead air. Get out of here, tumbleweed. Sleep gong. Shipwreck Confidential.
Hey, come on! We're going to the shipwreck ruins! Shipwreck ruins!
Nope, too dangerous. Why are all these people here?
All right! I could hardly sleep last night, I'm so excited! A new old world ruin! By the way, make sure you bring along a pick hammer, weapon, and medicine. We don't know what kind of dangers await us, so we have to be prepared.
Don't really have medicine covered,
Last one there's a bubble ant's butt!
but I think we'll be okay. What is the... Do you all want to play?
Goodbye.
Ooh, I really like this. I hope you enjoy it too. A relic bag. Okay. Congratulations on building your workshop up to a 4-star rating. You've made it so far. Gosh, if you keep this up, maybe one day it'll be almost as good as me. Huh? What are you still reading for? Told you can get higher level commissions with a higher rank, so stop reading this letter and get to the Commerce Guild on the double. Go, go, go! Sandrock Commerce Guild. Alright, grab the trash. Seriously, did they all just come to my house because they wanted to play? What was that grony kitten? Alright, re-up the machines. Grab all the dew. Data disk, a DNA model piece. Okay. I wonder how truly random the relics are. Or if there are better bags for the different types of ruins. Grab this. Grab the wood. What did I need? Iron plates. Venti's Night Out. That's where we go to the ruins. Did I see another one? Oh, maybe that was it. Oh, mysterious box. Meet near the Gecko Station. There, okay. I think time will stop when we go there. Still have a decent lead. I can't make petrified wooden sticks. We don't have enough steel. Nope, not enough. Not enough. Meat stuffed mushroom. They'll pay me 1,700 for 11. Can we just buy that? No, he doesn't just sell meat stuffed mushrooms. It was worth a look. Well, that's unfortunate because that means we're doing another day with no commissions. Luckily, we've got a bit of a lead, so we're still good. If we really needed to, I think we could just go buy the vegetables. Mysterious box. That one I might have to buy a pass for.
Hey, your crane lift is amazing. When I stand on it, it doesn't sway at all. It's just like standing on flat ground.
I haven't talked to Venti since we built the crane lift.
My name is Venti, and I work at the salvaging company. I guess you could say it's my home, too. The moment I saw you, I felt a sense of familiarity. Let's be good friends.
Sure.
Since we're already good friends, I must give you special treatment. For example, next time you come to dig for scrap in our salvaging company's scrapyard, there won't be any charge.
Wow, thanks.
Well, if you want to dig for scrap next time and didn't buy a pass, just come find me. I'll take you in. Just don't tell the other builders. Do you want to go to our company's scrapyard? I'll take you there, okay? For free.
Sure.
All right then. You come to the entrance of the scrapyard at 11 o'clock tonight, and I'll take you in.
Oh,
Don't
I'm gonna
forget.
forget. Okay? I'm absolutely gonna forget. I thought you were gonna take me in right now. And then I could go do the mysterious box. but I guess not. Well, we'll see if we get back early enough. I wonder why that popped up today and not yesterday. We're not doing Owen's. He wants us to go fishing. Is this Arvio? Arvio wants another thing.
Sauce! Sauce!
Put the sauce in first, dear.
Look, X, I tried already to make your dish. By the stairs, I offer hot deals, not hot meals.
Where is X?
No. No.
Make it like Ma used to.
Hey, I followed the recipe. What more do you want? Well, except for the spicy bean paste. We don't have that in Sandrock. So I just made a substitute with what was available, as is the Sandrock way. Of course, having never tasted Sisayan's spicy bean paste, I had to guess. So I substituted pepper for spicy, beans for bean, and toothpaste for paste.
Oh my god.
Yes, the sweet odor reminds me of my childhood.
Ah! Gross! Ew!
No. Spicy.
Goodness, it's so hot I'm sweating over here.
More spice.
Oh, really? But I added extra pepper. It's still not spicy enough for Fang. How fine it is to have a good friend with such different tastes. A good friend who never talks to me even though we see each other on a regular basis.
He doesn't talk to anybody. Leave him alone.
In any case, we don't have the spicy bean paste. The only person who might have it would be the mysterious man. But it seems like he only comes around when he feels like it. How am I going to find him? Well, though I would adore for Fang to be able to partake of my gourmet cooking, and now I must bow out. For his beloved Mapo tofu, I'm afraid he's just going to have to tough it out, or learn to enjoy it. Mario style.
Which means terrible.
Blah.
Blur.
Well, if that doesn't suit you, Axe, then you go find the mysterious man yourself. Maybe he can help you. He's got channels I couldn't dream of. He isn't all-powerful, though. There's even some things he doesn't have, but I do.
You're a bad birdie. What is it, honey?
I'll help. I just join in the middle of your conversation.
Well, aren't you a good little bird?
Thanks. Recipe! Recipe!
What about the sauce? Don't worry, baby. I'll buy it now.
There he is.
By the stairs, where everything's always on sale. Come on, Arvio.
Learn to cook Mapo tofu? I didn't catch it in time. Find the mysterious man. I can do that. Alright, well, let's head over to Gecko Station. We may as well just run there now. I was gonna take the Yakmel cart, but we're already so close. Looked like there was a sign at the end of the bridge there. And I'll never come back to see it again. Or hopefully we'll have a horse and we can just make this trip. I have to look at building a stable. I thought we were meeting right here. Okay. You guys know I've been in the Gecko Station before, right?
Good to see you. We were just making preparations before embarking into the great unknown. Or at least a mid-sized unknown. Do you have everything you need?
Sure, why not? It'll be fine.
All right, it's showtime. Where to, Mayor?
Not much further. Let's move out.
It'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, we are going to the ship.
It looks like a ship.
Thank you,
Well,
Mian.
when I was here before, the sand was all piled up, and I just walked up to that hole in the tail up there.
Well, not to worry. Us builders can head back to our workshops and cook something up. A ladder, an elevator for filling pans. Us?
I'm not making 2 trips.
That works too. Are you okay, Trudy?
I'm fine.
Saddle up, partners. Yep, up.
Lucky she didn't break a hip. Not making 2 trips.
Are you all right?
Yeah, happens now and again. Can't throw 'em like I used to.
Are we allowed to say midget tossing?
Do you want one of us to come down?
Nah, I'll just hang out. I'll climb up when I'm ready. Or maybe just wait.
He's gonna feel real bad if we find algae and he's not here.
You guys head in. Don't worry about me.
We've come this far. Can't quit now. All right, Zeke, just stay put. We'll be back for you.
I am glad we didn't have to go back and make ladders.
I guess no one's home.
Why don't I have a protective suit?
I don't like the smell. Suit up, everyone.
Oh, they gave me one. Okay. Significantly better than what I'm wearing.
All right, everyone's ready. Now, let's go check that door.
Significant being an understatement. Oh, it overtook all of our equipment. For defensive purposes, it's still better. All right, time is stopped. We can do this at our leisure.
This is it, the broken door. Can you two break it down?
This is what we needed Zeke for. So where did you see algae at? The heck? I sure hope they don't get hurt. Ooh, rose stone. We were looking for rose stone. Are you guys fighting again? They're over there killing stuff without me. Is that a squirt gun? That is a neat looking crossbow. Nice. Rose stone? Excellent. Oh, you guys are gonna go start a fight, aren't you? Team tactics. I'm guessing they wanted me to shoot that to open it. Alright. That's just a diamond sitting on the floor. Wait. I thought I saw another diamond come out. Vintage assault rifle. 79 to 95. Not as good as our pistol. Probably shoots faster. Classic style of rifle that harks back to the old world. It's heavy and takes 2 hands to hold. I'm fine with our pistol. Junk. Hemostat, a throwing bomb. Giegler training document. Strong medicine? Wait, there it is. Yeah, we're gonna fill up on inventory. I'm gonna be buying more space. Geagle and you. Some call it nepotism, we call it family. So welcome to the Geagle family. We're a company that really cares with a groundbreaking profit-focused value system. Geagle Core cares about results. Geeglers, we're a corporation. We're learning. Record-breaking research, record-breaking profits. With the new abandonment of our outdated mantra, don't be completely bad, we've really opened up to a new age of creative freedom. The world has been concerned with things like ecological balance and the slow downfall of civilization, but really, what has the globe ever done for us? Our industry's first approach means we maximize profits while ignoring any consequences that may affect the environment. This approach is what defines Geagle as a company. Pushing on regardless. Make history by changing the future. You'll be joining our biological research lab. This is where the animals of the future are made. Ever dreamed of a rat with the decision-making of a college student? A kangaroo with a that is specifically designed to box? Anything you dream, we can do. With your expertise and insert field here, you'll make a valuable asset to our global team. With our legally binding contract, I'm sure you'll stay for a long, long time. Welcome aboard, you're lucky to be here. Ah yes, I remember the days of Don't Be Evil. A tightly locked door that appears to be opened from the other side. Security card access key. Ooh! Well, you guys draw their attention and I'll just hit them from behind. Oh, whoa! Can I get up there? Oh, he's shooting me. Need to be more careful. Is that a bunch of rose stone? That is a bunch of rose stone.
Would you take a look at these? Logs!
Log.
Well, in a certain sense, you could say they were logs before they became books.
Nice, Trudy.
No, ship logs! Oh, right. What was this ship used for? Let's see. No idea where this is, but, from the mainland to some kind of research laboratory. Oh, here's something. Looks like they were meant to be carrying a bunch of materials and subjects for biological experiments.
Geeglers.
Creepy. Well, that explains some of what we're seeing. Let's push forward.
And then they immediately kill it. Captain's log. Stardate. Spring 5th, Common Era, 279. Well, let's get this started. Log in? Wait, oh, here it is. Oh, it's already transcribing. We just left port, shipping supplies and another batch of blue algae to Geagle Core under Lab 7. Everything's fine. Got some new recruits for this trip. Kath is dealing with it real good. She'll make a great captain someday soon. What else? Oh yeah. There's talk that the Commonwealth and the Republic are going to come to blows over the proliferation of living AI usage in the military or something like that. Who knows? I kind of like using living AIs. Unlike people, they always respect you. But what do I know? I'm just a sailor. I just hope all this blows over quickly. There hasn't been a real war in over 100 years. Let's not break that streak now. Spring 9th, Common Era, 279. It started this morning. I don't know. I think I'll keep talking to you to keep my wits about me. We were a few more nautical leagues away from Lab 7 when it happened. The instrument suddenly went crazy and we felt several strong impacts around the ship. So it did come to blows. We're still trying to figure out what transpired. Whatever happened fast. We figure it's antimatter and graviton weapons or some aliens attacked us. Whatever the case, the ocean floor rose and now our ship's on the surface. All communication's down. There's lots of interference out there. What the hell? What the hell? Who the heck ordered this? This is insanity. Ugh. I'm keeping the crew motivated, but it's hard to do when the world's gone to hell. Spring 10th, Common Era, 279. Still no communication from HQ or Lab 7. We don't know if this war is local or global. We don't know. We don't know a lot of things. The sky's getting darker. We observed some lights in the distance, probably other survivors. Kath decided to lead a group of crew to check out the closest city, see if we can meet up with some. Pretty much everyone volunteered to go, but she only took 20. I had the rest inventory our supplies. We have enough to last us a half a year, maybe a full year if we ration. I'm just sitting here all day staring at the comm, hoping to gather any info on what happened. When I drift off, I dreamt of Liz and our boys. I wish they were with me right now. You don't need to record this part. Spring 15th, Common Era 279. It's been 5 days since Kath's team set off. We haven't received a single word back. More crew left, some in groups, some on their own. I told them all to stay and wait. Someone will come looking for us. Someone has to be looking. They didn't listen. Now there are only 3 of us on the ship. At least that's what the computer says. I haven't seen anyone else since a couple days ago. I received one message on the comms this morning. It was an emergency broadcast from 40 leagues away. I almost went at that moment, but I fear only death awaits outside. The sky is pitch black now, and the temperature's dropping fast. I don't know what to do. Summer 3rd, Common Era 279. The computer says I'm the only one on the ship now. I checked to be sure, calling out everyone's name as I went around the corridors. The only company I have now are the AIs working on the ship. Most of them aren't that smart. The only one capable of any conversation is the caretaker AI. It told me today that it feels uncomfortable because it hasn't synced with its all source since that day. Imagine that. Tell me about it. Now that I'm the only one on the ship, the food supply should last me over 50 years. If they're still good by then. Maybe the sun will be out by that time. Yeah. Gosh, I wish I could see the sun right now. I've been watching a lot of entertainment vids, since I have nothing else to do. I also watched vids of Liz when she was healthy and, it's tough. I don't know why I'm still making this. This is sad. Winter 28th. It's the last day of this terrible year. I suppose I should say something. I've been all alone since summer. No one's come to the ship. Several times I've packed and was standing by the departure door, but I couldn't do it. Liz's last words always held me back. She told me to live until I'm old, for the both of us. Now I've settled into a routine. Get up at 7, have some coffee, which doesn't taste as great as it used to. Check the plants in the hydroponics room, eat lunch, talk with Polly the caretaker, who tells some magnificent jokes. Read books, watch vids, exercise, eat dinner, read more books, send out radio messages, go to sleep at 2200 sharp. Sometimes I'd break that schedule. I just stare outside the window for hours on end. Polly told me I didn't even know I was doing that. Polly told me I didn't even know I was doing that. I just feel numb about the whole thing. Anyway, Happy New Year. The next year really can't be any worse than this one. Spring 9th, Common Era 289. Hello? What was it? 279? 280 is 10 years later. Hello, is this still working? Oh, good. It's been 10 years since the day the world went to hell. I'm pretty confident in saying that since it sure ain't getting any better. It's a deep winter out there, blizzard conditions all the time, and very, very dark. I feel like I'm the last human left. The emptiness of it all. The years went by in a blur. I don't know what I've been doing for the last 10 years. Try to keep myself busy fixing the ship, maintaining AIs. I even went outside once in a while. It's so hard to keep my promise, Lizzie. I'm so lonely. Summer 1st, Common Era 300. I just want to check in here for a bit. The last time I came into this room was 2-3 years ago. There's really no point coming in here anymore. It's not like the ship's going anywhere. I'm getting more and more introspective lately, probably because I'm getting old. Started to question some of the decisions I've made in my life. What if I selected space navigation instead of navigation back in school? What if I settled with Liz in her humble hometown instead of chasing my captain dream? What if I'd went with Kath's team? I guess I'll never know. I've gotten used to being alone now. The emotional pain doesn't surface as much. Paulie and the other AIs threw me a birthday party the other day. Surprised the heck out of me, but I really enjoyed it. I asked him if he ever had a girl AI he liked before, and he actually refused to answer the question. Cheeky little bugger. On a more serious note, the ship computer simulated that the weather outside would stay this way for a long time. Several hundred years, in fact. But you know what that means, right? There will be a day the sun will shine again. Autumn 6, 307. I'm dying. I know because I have this cough that's getting worse. Figure this is my final turn at this council logging in a captain's log. Paulie knows about it too. He's been way too nice to me lately. I don't know how he'll be when I'm gone. I'm sorry about that. It's been an honor to serve with him and all the other crew and the AI on this ship. I'll miss him. I think I also finally understood what Liz wanted from me. Sometimes life throws you curveballs and graviton bombs. But if you don't give up, eventually you'll find the joy and satisfaction that you're looking for. You just have to have patience and never stop looking. If anyone reads this in the future, good luck. I hope you enjoy the sun. Lizzie, here I come. I know you'll be waiting for me at the gate. Signing off. Oof. Let's go back and see if we can connect this ladder without getting killed. Or we just shoot things, that works too. To all research staff, whoever covered themselves in blue algae and declared themselves a member of the Blue Guy group, please report to Dr. Richards for questioning. We have surveillance data. We know who you are. He promises he'll be nice. Dr. Arma. Go away, sand pony. Finding magnesium, moonstone. No reason not to get rid of that. We're not using stamina and we're not using any time. How would I just fall? A single rose stone. A sailor's horn. Gotta see if I can climb that other one. Where do we get up this way? Huh. Maybe this goes all the way around. Microchip. Well, it goes all the way around, but there's nothing here. There's a treasure chest there. It must be on a different floor. Probably up. Can't get through this, right? Nope. That's an invisible wall. Oh, Mian. Oh, that looks bad. Are you okay? You guys don't die, right? sand? Nope, it's not the right sand. This is, though. Anything back here? No? They're trapping me. That one's on you, buddy. Yeah, we're getting through here, no problem. Watch out for the smoke, you guys. You guys don't die, right? You're getting hit real. Oh, ow. Oh, I'm standing right on it. That wasn't very bright. The cabin door. It's been abandoned for a long time. Looks like it can be opened with a nearby device. Trudy, are you singing to yourself? To all research staff, whoever turned all the desks in Dr. Richard's lab around, please come forward and admit your mistake, Dr. Arma. Is that Trudy singing? I don't know why I just assumed it was Trudy. To all research staff, whoever is putting black polish on the microscope lenses, keep up the good work. Dr. Richards found it quite amusing. Dr. Richards does have a sense of humor. Oh, got me. Another diamond just sitting on the floor. Mian, are you gonna make it? Just gathering staircases. Mian, are you dead? Mian? I think she's stuck. I think she got stun locked. Compact motor. What do we got? We got a combat skill? What were we doing? We weren't doing anything in particular. Toughness, endurance, or we could start doing ranged. We might need to start doing ranged at some point, right? Although I really like the idea of endurance. Which one is rolling? Yeah, clearly. Rolling uses 5 less endurance. Increases magazine capacity. When shooting a firearm, gain 20% chance of not consuming a bullet. Increase ranged weapons. Critical damage increased. I'm gonna do rolling first. We have some issues with boss battles. Yeah, Mian is dead. Learned about the sand pony. Am I gathering these staircases so we can get Zeke up here? Oh. 3 out of 3, install. I'm glad we found them all. That would be a pain. Oh. Oh, I didn't like that. I don't want to be able to see through my face anymore. This might be a good time to save, it says. Oh, don't leave. I know there's still treasure in here. Just random diamonds. Excuse me, ladies. It's gotta be Trudy singing, right? It's kind of disturbing. Jump. Oh, this one still works. Aw. Nope, can't play video games. Let's read the letter, just in case it throws us into a cutscene and I forget. My dear Maria. Oh no. Are we going into Final Fantasy VI? I hope you're alright on the moon. It's been so long, but not for a moment have I forgotten your face. Every time I close my eyes, I still see that smile I fell in love with. Would the people on the moon be okay? Or did the war go up there? We've lost communication. It started with the lights, the shocks, then the ground came up. Our ship somehow ended up on dry land. No way of moving, no means to call for help. We don't know where we are or what's happened. The only thing I wish is that I may someday return to you. I don't know if this note will ever reach you, though. The sky's been getting darker and I've closed myself in my quarters. Kath took a group out to explore and look for help. We haven't heard back. Only the unluckiest remain, it seems. I don't know how long I can hold out in here. I'm terrified of what happened to our world. I'm terrified of what might have happened to you. I want to find a way to reach you. Hold on, I need to drink water. Too much talking today. I hope this message reaches you somehow, but I fear I'm writing in vain. If I don't hear back in a week's time, I think I'll try to reach you somehow. To Boho. Kegel Corp leaflet. Our core values: customer-focused, profit-driven. Oh. Geagle keeps customer-focused. The balance between customer-facing products and profit margins is a fine line. Geagle makes sure that the company stays firmly on the profit-driven side while providing an adequate end-user experience for the customer. Being good is not the end. Ethics need to be pushed. Without live testing, we wouldn't have phasers. Without biological tests, we wouldn't have the laser lipstick as safe for public use. If Geagle doesn't push the boundaries of what's acceptable, then society will falter and progress will stop. Therefore, we have altered our previous message of don't be completely evil to don't be completely bad unless it's for a really good reason. Would you sacrifice 1 to save 5? How about 1 to save 1,000,000? Modern society is full of complex ethical questions, and Geagle Core does not claim to have the answer. Note from lawyers, Legal Core does not hold any stance on what is ethical, and this passage is used in a purely hypothetical fashion. But we do act on what is considered to be ethical. So in this modern world, what is evil? Is blank evil? Is blank or blank evil? Well, if blank is evil, then why would blank be moral? These questions have plagued companies throughout history, so faced with surmounting pressure for accountability, we decided to change our focus to having good reasons. This decision gave us substantial freedom to push forward in the direction we believe humanity should go. That's hilarious, and right in line with corporate thinking. Maybe it's the Star Beast singing. So, every couple of years... Oh, I'm stuck in the camera mode. Hi, kid. You gonna come lay on my lap? Every couple of years I have to take a classroom ethics course. Like, we can't even take it online. I have to go into a classroom and do it. And the things that people think are ethical and just fine is very scary. And it's not like the ethics class teaches you that something is or is not ethical. It just teaches you that there's a line, which is kind of worse. Test 1 was a resounding success. The ISPCs had a positive reaction and they were accepted by Subject 3A's system. We must attempt a modification in vitro. The desired results are likely to be achieved. Subject 5C rejected the blastocyst injection, and thus we failed to inject the required cells. Subject AF, however, accepted the NCPH1 and has shown significant development in neurological functioning. We are yet to do follow-up tests to quantify development, but preliminary observations appear positive. We are currently awaiting results from under Lab 7. Please return with their samples. The logo. Kitten. Come on, you. Nope. Sorry. Just rubbed up against the microphone. I tried to get her. She has a mind of her own. Oh, hey. No, you can't play with the cords, kitten. Yeah. No, I'm wearing that. No, that's attached to my ear. You yank on it, it hurts. I'm gonna have to get Bluetooth headphones.
Hey, is that...
A giant octopus monster?
Goodness, it's the algae motherlode.
Oh, that's what you were looking at.
All right, now we just have to find a way in there.
So we're gonna ignore the octopus monster. I wasn't paying close enough attention on whether we had gotten all the treasure chests. It's probably fine. I'm more concerned that we got all these frickin' diamonds. Ooh. Stop him. Get the one that's actually doing damage to us. Alright. Hey guys, don't stand on the little streams there. Guys, come on. Junk. Are you just standing right on it again? Starry Night bookshelf. something back there. Junk. Wonder how much ammo I have.
Seems like we have to go down from here.
Are you sure you want to jump in the hole? Once you go to the lower level, you cannot return. Still, there's stuff up here still. Hup. Oh. What do you got for me? A masterpiece, the Altair 1 Space Station Memorial. Okay, now I want to go down. Friendly reminder to all staff. We're in a submarine, which means there's water outside. Please don't open the doors to the outside because you felt like it. You will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Tip, this might be a good time to save. Game says, hey, have you saved lately? You might die. Excuse me, are you Polly the AI?
Oh, look, it's a Starby!
You know, we've been murdering those things.
Hope it doesn't mind if we walk away with a little...
Protect the specimen.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nice.
Prepared.
Thanks, Trudy. Plan B. Oh, I am out of ammo. Cool. Alright, we can't hurt the core. We've got to destroy the legs first. Important scenes can't be skipped. Thank you. Hey, monster kit. Let's all down. Oh. Are you taking damage from the purple goo?
Shutting it down.
That was a close one. Is everyone all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm out of bullets, though.
Seems the gas has dissipated. Perhaps it was expelled as a defense mechanism, meant to deter intruders? Wow, just like a real squid. Sure.
Well, no, but sure.
But sure. Look at all this algae growth. These machines and the liquid inside must be the key.
Can we replicate it?
Well, we can collect some parts to show Zeke. If it's helpful, he can come around and take a look.
Now that it's all clear.
Let's salvage!
Am I taking damage? Am I poisoned? Is it going away? Oh, it's gone now. Kitten, hey, you can't eat the headphones. I needed those to get up there. There, we can go that way. I don't know what that was about. Ah, bullets. I see. Just looking around, make sure I'm not missing anything. Hey, Pyro. How are you doing? What are you up to tonight? What do you got going on the primary monitor? My inventory is full. Give me 10 more slots. That should be good. Damaged hydroponic machine. We just beat a squid boss.
While you two were chipping away, I found our exit. Come on.
Huzzah!
You went through a lot of trouble to get these materials. I appreciate your hard work. They do look interesting. I'll take them back to the farm and tinker around.
Tinker around.
You guys did good. I'll let you know if I get any results.
Funny.
Well done, builders. I think we can declare this mission a success.
Obtained a reward. New jacket. 777 hit points, 109 defense points. That's a protective suit. 100 defense points and 8 stamina. Okay. That will be better once we equip the other armor. Aside from the immunity to poison, which would be nice. Max hit points is going to be covered. So we're looking for 14 defense points. Which I'm not gonna get. Wow, maybe my stuff isn't better. Oh, there's 25. Okay. Alright, that set of gear is now better. Can I go back in here later? It sure doesn't look like it. Alright, what do we got? Mysterious salesman. We'll make it back with plenty of time to the scrapyard. Can I cut down these big trees, or do I need a better axe? I need a... I'm sorry. I'm using a bronze axe? Is that why I can't get petrified wood? Because I'm dumb? Perhaps I made a fundamental error. Alright, we have to wait for the mysterious man to get back to town. Ooh, cutscene's gone. Don't get hit by a train. to upgrade the axe. I can't believe I didn't upgrade the axe. Two hardwood sticks and sharpening thingy. Sorry, iron plates. That's gonna take precedence right now. We'll buy one of the sharpeners. You just sell steel now, huh? Prices are down, I'll buy two. Generally, I just make my own stuff. Alright, we got 2 hours on that. Anything here doing bad on water? No? You're low. Level 3 soil. That's fine. Gun, eventually you'll be better. What do I need to do to upgrade you? Oh, just bloodstone? Lifesteal? Recover 2.2 of your max hit points after defeating an enemy. That's useful for defeating enemies. Lifesteal is better if we're not immediately defeating enemies. Yeah, and then it's gone. Wait. Which one's... Yeah, because I hit keep stats. It should have saved the lifesteal. There must be an issue. Yeah, that one did the damage versus broken. Okay. Take new stats gives us the one on the right. Have I been doing this wrong the whole time? $29, $30. All right, that should be better. Magnesium ore. Moonstone? We should have had moonstone already. Unless I'm thinking of something else. What would I be thinking of? Designer, Tom Mortar Lang. We'll put those up. $800 health. Critical rate. The suit is interesting. I'm keeping that for when the sandstorms come. I guess I could store it, but it's such a pain. Sort the identical items found in your inventory into storage. Yes. Yes. Transfer without sorting. Okay. It's doing it correctly. This is where we hang our masterpiece paintings. Masterpiece. Oh, I could have this be whatever picture I want. Ooh. It's gonna be a little awkward when Nia comes back and sees that. Alright, then we'll go see if we can get some petrified wood. If we can get petrified wood, we can upgrade several things. What did we need for the barn? 10 iron plates. More than I thought. Oh, we didn't have any steel. That was the problem. That'll help. Just short. Iron axe. Oh no. You grab 3 of that steel back. Sigh. Heavy sigh. Oof, rose stone. Did I level up a pick hammer? Perhaps I upgraded it a little bit. I'm not going to upgrade the axe, though. I think I really wanted the pick hammer to be better. I don't think I'm as worried about the axe being better. Alright, we need to be back for Venti's night out. Which it looks like she will do for us on any night. Right, let's go see if we can find some dead trees to cut down. Oh, that's... Okay, let's stop doing that, please. You're not gonna stop. Petrified wood. Yep. What's been holding us back this whole time? Me. It was me. And this place isn't exactly lush with vegetation, so I don't know how many of these we're going to be able to find. But it looks like we're going to burn through stamina on them pretty quickly since this axe isn't upgraded. Is that one? That looks like one. off in the distance to the left. We're gonna get into the scrapyard, but we're not gonna have any energy left. That looks like a log we can cut up. Oh, oh, don't cut the ball cactus. I don't know if we get yelled at for cutting them up out here, but we were definitely not supposed to cut them down in town. All right, let's get one more. Yeah, we're not gonna have any energy left. Funny. All right. We got a bunch of petrified wood. Now I have to go back and remember what we needed it for. I think it was several things. Oh, sorry about that. Switching earbuds. Oh, let's take the cart back. It's dry here. I didn't bring enough water. Yeah. I thought I got all of you. Have any more of those? No? Alright, go ahead and keep making chromium. Keep making steel. At one point we had a glut. We do not anymore. What are we doing for workshop? 5% chance of refining an item twice? Four petrified wooden boards gets us the upgrade to this. Seven hours doesn't get done tonight. 5 hours doesn't get done tonight either. So many dregs. Well, let's go wait for Venti. We're a little early. I just want to get the mysterious box. So, how's everybody's night going? Day, night? Has anybody tried multiplayer yet? That's something that I've been interested in. Oops. Venti, you gonna make me walk out of the circle? There it is.
You're here! I've been waiting for you for a while now. There's no one else here. Faye and the others have all gone home. All the salvage inside belongs to us.
Let's dig in.
Let's go then. Then let's start digging. For some reason, I feel even more motivated than when I'm working my normal job. And while we're digging, we can chat and talk to each other.
That's because you get to keep everything that you dig. Oh, Venti, I didn't save enough energy for this.
I heard that bass string.
Oh yeah, you don't say. I'll be right back.
Oh hey, you're diving today too, huh?
Yeah, today.
Hey, check this out! A mysterious black box. It doesn't have a latch or anything, and I can't break it open either. Believe me, I tried. I have to know what's inside. It's driving me crazy. The box must be holding something inside. What do you think I should do?
Take it to Chi?
Sure. Director Chi knows all kinds of stuff. Maybe he's even encountered one of these things before. I'll stop by the research center tomorrow around 6 p.m. You should join me if you have time. Well, I've got enough ores for today, I reckon. Be seeing you.
Okay, thanks, bye. Salvage scrap.
Peck is consistent. Not everybody knows it, but I usually dig up the most in our company. Peck is consistent. Sandrock is really nice. It's much better than my hometown. Phew. Let me see. We've basically broken down all the scrap that was brought up here during the day. We're amazing.
What is in front of us?
By the way, these are the things I salvaged. Take them all. If you want to come again next time, just look for me. I've been digging all night and my clothes are wet, so I need to go back and take a hot bath and change into clean clothes. Well then, until next time, it was really fun to dig up junk together with you today. Bye-bye. We have weekly minor meetings about how to... See ya.
Oh, I forget that some of them are actual people and not just minors. The animals don't like us very much. There's Trudy. We're strangers. Jess is an associate. Mianda's finally a buddy. Oh, we need friend to get the stamina. Maybe one day. Can I break some other stuff while I'm in here? Never have too much rubber. And we'll grab a little bit of this iron. That's all I got for energy tonight. We dig a little? Did I take one? No. Who sent us a letter? Oh, it's from Nia. Right? I think they're both really interesting jobs. I guess we're so similar that we kind of got drawn to the same jobs anyway. Acquire 5 Nia relationship. I think I picked up some more, yeah. Re-up the mechanical scrap. Re-up the rubber. I don't need to re-up all of these. Alright, storage and bed. 2 iron pick hammers because it told me we needed them. One of them should go in the museum when we have a chance. How much other stuff do I have that should be in a museum? Not cheese pick. We'll do a museum run tomorrow. Ooh, that's why we were out of ammo. Rifle and pistol bullets are different. Wrong way. Motivational hammer. That goes in museum. Bronze goes in museum. Stone goes in the museum. A single mini storage box. Can I do partials? It doesn't look like it. Those don't go, just the one I'm wearing goes. Mr. Teddy. Oh. Techno Cup. Techno Cup's probably already in the museum. That one goes. Fish goes. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that doesn't go. I don't want to get rid of the pistol. It's my only one. If I manage to make another pistol, well, we'll do that. Equatorial mount is already in there. That thing is just trash. I need to sell it. There's my Yakmel. Just sitting in storage. That's already in there. That's already in there. Those pants go. That's it. We're back to the top. It's getting late, you should rest. Ooh, sandstorm. That's why I keep this around. Ugh, we don't get any dew. Not that. That. I'm sorry? Did I really only click 3? What is wrong with me? Okay. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Ooh. We have some results. Come to the moisture farm at your convenience. P.S. When I say at your convenience, I mean come as soon as you see this letter. The seeds that Nia gave us have finished growing. This is the first batch of seeds from the harvest. You can try and grow them at home. Raspberries. Okay, cooking station. That we need. Cooking station. Right there. Copper pot. 3 marble slabs. Yeah, 3 marble slabs is also right here. I've been waiting on that quest forever. So we're gonna give it a little bit of precedence. Precedence. Words. Alright, let's run real quick and see if we got jobs. Still up by 700. We're not doing petrified wood or petrified sticks. You guys are so mean. Alright. We're getting really close to the end for me to not be doing anything. Horse is now fatigued. Wait, horse? I'm not using you, though. To my knowledge, I don't even have access to you. Was I still supposed to have my horse? Yeah, I already forgot. 3 marble slabs. Upgrade. Oh, I can get the chromium now. This machine has reached max level. Magnesium chromium brick. Okay. All right, we're gonna want to put that Yakmel station down. For now, let's go meet Mort. Not Mort, although we do need to go see Mort.
Director Chi, why are you here?
Why am I here? Zeke was faced with this very, very provocative problem, and I couldn't let my dear old pal monopolize the merriment, so
She ran out of food, so he came over to the farm while I was unloading the parts. After that, well, he's still here.
Now, you say potato, I say solanum tuberosum. No reason to dwell on the useless details. Point is, we've solved your problem, Maya. Maybe.
Maybe.
My problem?
We?
Yes, desertification isn't exactly a problem unique to Sandrock. They had the same problem back in the old world, where overpopulation and climate change destroyed much of the biocrust. They overcame it by regenerating the biocrust at an abbreviated rate.
He's talking about the topsoil. Normally, it takes decades or more for the topsoil to reform under even the most ideal conditions. That's why all of our soil experiments have failed so far, Trudy. Our soil couldn't stabilize fast enough before being blown away by the wind.
And that's where science comes in. This machine you guys found, it's fascinating. I don't know why it was an ant ship, but it grows a solution of green algae and cyanobacteria. Zeke triple-checked the liquid samples he scraped off the parts. You pump some of that nutrient juice onto the sand, and it'll grow a new biocrust before you can say geomorphological.
How can you be so sure? How do you even know that this machine made this algae soup?
I'm impressed you're following. I read about it in Zeke's book. There are pictures. It all matches.
I knew about this machine as well as the type of method, but I didn't know the formula or the logic. So all I could do was take educated guesses that didn't really work.
And before anyone thanks us, we have already designed a diagram for this hydroponic incubator that'll function similarly. Maybe.
Trudy, this might be our best shot. Frankly, if this doesn't work, we might as well give up. The desert wins. We've just about tried everything.
Let's do it. We've got nothing to lose. Builders, I hereby officially commission you to help us make 2 hydroponic incubators.
This is exciting!
Wait, I didn't get that biocrust part.
I'm counting on you two. When you're done with the machine, help us install it here at the moisture farm.
Okay. Seems important. Zeke, where are you running off to? Haloxylon fruit. Soybeans. I don't have any soybeans. Anything new? Nope. Could buy a bunch of cantaloupe while it's on sale. And then turn it in for quests. Where'd Zeke go? I want to know where he was heading. I need 2 filter. Whoa! Whoa, whoa! Ants, what are you even doing out here? They must be lost. I missed clinical trials yesterday, didn't I? That's okay. Alright, no, you can't have my Yakmel station. You can't have my hat, that's the one I'm wearing. Techno Cup. Mr. Teddy. Oh, Mr. Teddy goes there. Techno Lamp. We already turned in everything else. Any other mediums? Bunch of mediums. Did I just turn in my actual pick? And not the spare? Or did I turn in the spare and do that correctly? Okay, I turned in the right one. Give myself a minor heart attack. Oh, look at all this trash we can make. I know we've made most of these before. And I don't really want to use all of our discs. Relic restoration machine. Can take one home. 4 more items for the 4-leaf clover necklace. Gee, what do I need you working on? Forging machine, or do we start with probably the recycler? Or the furnace? Probably the furnace. I think furnace gets us stuck first. Okay. I forgot about Mort. We found a picture. I wonder how many pictures he has. Because it seems like we've turned in a lot.
Oh, these were happy days indeed. Sandrock was quite lively then. Owen's father bought the saloon office and turned it into their Blue Moon. This photo, well, it must be opening day. That there's Lumi with his back to the camera. He was the finest shoemaker you'd ever meet. That lady on the left was Rose. Boy, she could hum a tune. And that there's Eska. She was always writing poems with a glass of milk in front of her. Of course, none of them are here anymore. You see, back then there were always folks passing through. Some even took the train that day just to be there to see the Blue Moon open. Thank you for bringing this to me. It feels good to share these old stories with someone who will hear them. Please stop by if you find any more of my photos.
I wonder if they voiced all those. Because the ones we'd already turned in were not voiced. Alright, we run back. See if we can get 2 filtration cores. What else do we need? We need sharpeners. They're gonna be expensive, but we gotta buy them. Was cantaloupe on the list? Downbe's at home. Downby? You downstairs? I missed you? Oh, there you are.
Thank you.
Downby is now our associate. Do we get anything for Donby as an associate? Probably not. Oh, is associate only 1 star? Donby, where are you? I'm blind. Wow, she's friends with everybody. Alright, stuff later. At least we turned one in. Hey, Sophia, how's it going? What are you up to today? Alright, we got some chestnuts. That's done. Not much going on with me, the usual. I have already noticed some differences with the 1.0 versus early access. All positive things. You can now ask Mabel and Owen for recipes. The cooking station has an experiment function. You can add whatever ingredients you want to try and make something new. First, choose a cooking method. Note that some methods are unlocked by upgrading your cooking machine. Then once you've chosen ingredients and spices, you can begin your kitchen experiment. Yeah, I'd want to make a sand rice cake. Which will be done in 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, is that quest gone? No. Install the desert. Okay. It was this one. This one got updated. Alright, filtration cores, copper pipes. What did they add for Twitch integration? It was, yeah, multiplayer. It's all multiplayer. So they also added some drops, some cosmetic items, also only multiplayer. I don't know why multiplayer specifically. Well, I'll be. This looks delicious. Looks like Owen and I got a new competitor in town. Thank you. Tomorrow we can set up and we can start our little Bring a Smile campaign. How about meeting tomorrow at 1400? Okay, wait until tomorrow. Wait, today was clinical trials. Why didn't I see it? Oh, because he doesn't come out during a storm. I wonder if he moves it inside or not. Can't do anything about the flowers. Can't do anything about that guy. All right, I guess we don't have anything else we need to do today. So we can run over and maybe install that new Yakmel station. Are you starting your playthrough tonight, Sylphea? Yeah, this is your usual stream night. I might have to check out some of it Yes. Just so I can see if I missed any changes at the beginning. Oh, this is just regular deadwood. Alright, we're both terrible. Oh, shoot. Okay, he's down. Well, if I install this one, maybe we can get back there fast enough. I've only been looking forward to it since May, yeah. Like I said, there's some things you can tell immediately. Graphical updates. It seems like they have gotten some extra voice acting in. All right. Oh, that took so long.
Hey, we got started without you. Hope you don't mind.
Yeah, I am pretty late.
So, yeah, like I was saying, I've tried everything. Drilling, heat, dropping it off the crane lift.
Yes. I don't suppose you have a steel ball on you, do you?
Oh, sure, but... What the... we...
Here's your bar back.
Thank you, Director. Whoa, look at all this old stuff. And there's a letter.
You found a time capsule.
I hope you're reading this under the light of the sun again and not still from the darkness. It's been 60 years since that event, which some people are starting to call the Day of Calamity. I hope this capsule can travel through time and show that whatever happened, there was some warmth in these dark times. Wishing you luck and a bright sun, Hicks. By Peach! It's a time capsule from the Age of Darkness! From right around the time of the first builder, Victor! What are the odds of us finding this? Wow, and everything here is preserved perfectly. What do you want to look at?
The handbook. The title reads, Reclamation of Past Technology by Victor. This is probably a copy of one of the original documents from the first builder. It's the same book that most builders read when they're first studying to learn the trade. Look around you, it's a scene from the apocalypse. But it is also a treasure trove of wonders. If the human race is to survive this dark winter, we will need to make full use of the technology left over from before the war. Victor really knew how to look on the bright side, even without a sun. It's one of the diagrams used by the first builders. It looks like a simple furnace, not that much different from one of yours. The pickaxe. It's a standard enough looking pickaxe made of stone. Perhaps Hicks never learned to make anything sturdier than this, or perhaps he didn't want to part with one of his better tools. This wooden handle is a bit flimsy, but is doing pretty well considering its age. It shows no sign of rot, suggesting that the box was airtight. A power stone like any other, probably still usable. The note reads, use this to generate energy. Perhaps Hicks was worried people might lose track of how to use power stones in the future.
Unfortunate. Based on the approximate age of the box, I was hoping we'd find something undiscovered. These are all objects of interest, but I'm afraid none are particularly unique.
This letter has a bunch of stuff about gangs and hurting people.
Yeah.
Director, was the Age of Darkness really that bad?
Not just the Age of Darkness, also the world in general.
Ah, I hadn't realized you had failed your history classes. How surprising. Allow me to enlighten you. Yes. In fact, this letter is rather tame in its descriptions. In the first 50 years after the Day of Calamity, the surviving population were lucky to locate even one proper meal per day, resulting in desperate panic and constant tribe-like warfare over resources.
It all leads back to the Book of Hours.
In combination with the poor nutrition, poor hygiene, and lack of sunlight, which led to various physical ailments and illnesses,
The result was the lowest average life expectancy in human history.
How's it going, System Shock? What are you up to? What do you got going on tonight? He's got a brand. Sylphea, I even saw you in System Shock's chat last night.
All in all, the era is quite suboptimal for research, and I, for one, am rather glad to exist currently.
I just write on their coattails. Maybe they're just writing on your coattails.
Gosh, that sounds so horrible. But at the same time, it really is amazing there were people back then like Hicks here who never lost hope. Can you imagine? If it wasn't for heroes like Hicks and Peach, we might still be underground and worrying about where our next meal might come from. Director...
Social history is not exactly an interest of mine. I suggest if you have more questions, you do your own research or someone who cares.
Director Cheek. Oh yeah, that's trying to jump into that, especially one of his later streams, without having seen the earlier parts of the game. It kind of reminds me of going into Cultist Simulator for the first time. Like, what the heck am I supposed to be doing here?
Sure, Director. Thanks for all your help. Wow, what a find! I knew a bit about the Age of Darkness, but this is my first time getting such a hands-on experience with history. We need to try hard to carry on the legacy of these people from the past. That gives me an idea. Say, why don't we make our own time capsule? It could be our chance to contribute our knowledge and experiences to the people of the future. Director, could you draw us out a...
No.
No. Flat no.
Fine. I mean, it's just a box. How hard could it be to come up with a design? Why don't you let me figure out what it's made of, and I'll send you a diagram as soon as possible.
Sure.
I knew you'd be into it. While you're working on it, I'll gather up some historical stuff we can put in there. Maybe we can provide the people of the future with something more substantial than our old pal Hicks. Anyway, once you're done, bring the box to me. Then we'll go bury it. Oh, and let's each also bring one personal item that we want to send to the future. Make sure it's something that doesn't expire. Okay, it's a plan. Catch up with you soon.
Oh man, do I actually have to decide what I want to put in the box? Are they gonna make me think about it? Straight up Hearthstone clone. Did you give me the letter? Dear humans of the future, hi, I'm Hicks. I hope you're reading this under the light of the... Did I read this already? It's been 60 years since... Okay, yeah. There are also those who... Oh. There are also those who do not live in depression, but instead have given up on their humanity. They are constantly fighting, forming gangs, hurting others, and squandering whatever little resources others are able to get together. After that horrible event, it seems many have given up hope, but I still believe that we will not be so easily defeated. When things were darkest, I risked traveling around the underground, searching for ruins of your civilization, our civilization, and trying to help the people who were left. I make it my mission to help build up humanity again. I'm leaving this container to be discovered by the people of the future, I hope, by those under the sun, seeking to learn more about people like me who are now history. I hope this capsule can travel through time and show that whatever happened, there was some warmth in these dark times. STS the Spire. I like deck builders. I like deck builders where I can actually build the deck. Your example of Hearthstone is a good example of one I don't want to build. That's a deck that I'm fine with not having. Can't upgrade my weapon, right? No. Oh. I can make an assault rifle. I can make my own. I can't make my own pistol? Weird. Oh, we got some strawberries. Raspberries. I'm gonna plant some raspberries. I needed those copper pipes for something. Probably for filtration cores. And I needed filtration cores for the concentrated algae apparatus. And I need a bunch more iron plates. Son of a... A perfect concentrated algae apparatus. What is all this stuff? Store, please. Oh, soybeans. I forgot I bought soybeans. Nope, give me those. Give me that hat. Wait for the diagram. Install the hydroponic incubator. That's it. Okay, we got plenty of time. Let's run across town. I like all kinds of games. Today was one of those scary days. This came out in full access. For the King 2 came out in full access. And I caught another game that I've had on my list for a long time on deep discount. So once again, I am horribly flush with games I want to play and no time to play them. What a great problem to have. I remember when I was a kid, and you'd get like a video game for Christmas, and it's all you would have for 6 months, and you would play it to death, and it was fantastic. All right, so this thing's just gonna make biocrust for me, right?
Yeah, this is it. I guess I was always trying to find some natural solution to all our problems. But now I'm more thinking we gotta use every bone that gets tossed our way, even if it is freaky old world stuff. Well, time to cultivate some algae. I'll let you know how it grows. Goes. I really didn't mean to say it like that.
Is that tree in the back okay? Because there's no wind in here.
I really hope it works.
Tree, are you okay? Just wanted to check on you and make sure. Now, we didn't use any energy today, which is the thing that happens. I guess we still have plenty of extra time if we wanted to, but I don't think it's necessary. We don't have to use all of our energy every day. Might need to increase our yard size though, because I am getting that barn down, and then hopefully a stable shortly after, because I would like a horse. Cooper just wears a piece of cloth over his face. Okay. What did I want to build? The exterior of a backpack looks bigger than regular backpacks, and the interior can keep ingredients fresh for an extended period of time. Do we have things that go bad? Petrified wooden sticks for our chromium tools. Upgraded the advanced work table. Shoot. I forgot what other thing was. Sand leak. Mountain rose. More raspberries. Two more raspberries. I'm building these iron plates for a reason. The barn. I need 9 more iron plates. How many? I've got 5, that's 6. That should be enough. That's gonna get us our barn. And then we can have Menaminals. Do 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 do. Menaminals. Do 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 do. Menaminals. Do 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 do. All right, coffee and tree leaves. That's good. Everything is sorting properly. It's late and I should go to bed. Oh, let's get this recycler re-upped. Yeah, I didn't use any energy today. I'm not sure. I also saw that they show it is not available. I don't think they're included unless they are, again, only included in the multiplayer version. The mysterious man has appeared.
How are you?
Good.
I just wanted to thank you again for helping me find those photos.
Oh, we did find them all.
Realize those memories are everything to me. Now, my new album is nearly half full.
Oh.
I can't help but wonder, will we really find them all? There was also a letter tucked away in the old one. Never mind about that. If you see any more of those photos, please do let me know. Well, I'm sure you're very busy.
I am.
My, your workshop is flourishing. This generation, you really are something. I think there's only one photo left.
Ooh.
But you've done enough. Really. Because of you, I've been able to see my life slowly flash before my eyes. Few have had such an opportunity.
Alright, what do we got? Sand rice, potatoes. And I can plant a raspberry. And nope. Desert mushroom. Good enough. Grab stuff here. From City Hall, the algae solution is turning out to be everything we hoped for. With the hydroponic incubators you and Mian built running full time, Zeke almost has enough soil ready for the next step. Live test in the wild. We're having a fireside tomorrow at 1800 to talk details. Hope you can make it. Here's the time capsule design. Diagram attached. When you finish, bring it to me and we'll go bury it. Don't forget to bring a personal item you want to send to the future. Time capsule. Intermediate work table. Okay. Sorry that it's taken so long for me to write you. I've been kind of busy since getting home. I visited you for just a couple of days, but I feel like I've grown so much. When I think of you, I think of Sandrock now. And then I think of Sandrock, and I think I need to graduate soon and come and see you. So I've been studying like crazy, trying to finish in style and on time. Agricultural cultivation Sandrock. Oh, I wrote a report on the moisture farm Professor Lau said it was excellent, and that I've made loads of progress. He also said that some of the methods in my report were interesting. He wants to go and see it all in person. I've attached a copy of the report summary. You can read it if you like. Just let me know if you see any mistakes. Well, you know me, I like to read. Following the recommendation of my friend Dendrian, I recently visited Sandrock, a desert town in the middle of the Eufaula Desert. The town taught me many new things regarding planting techniques, and I believe they may be topics for long-term research. How long is this? Okay, it's not long. Introduction of Sandrock. Sandrock has been facing ecological changes and disasters for many years. The high temperatures, the dry climates, the water shortages, and the sandstorms are but some of the issues faced regularly. Thus, the outdoor planting conditions are understandably poor. Their food production largely comes from the town's moisture farm. Moisture farm planting in Sandrock. While visiting the town, I went to see their moisture farm, Zeke. Zeke, the moisture farm. I'm not reading all that. I have said that before. Zeke, the resident desert horticulturist, taught me about the difference between their methodology and that of the other three cities. This was developed over decades of careful trial and error. I also learned that there are many varieties of wild flora which have excellent survival characteristics and growth prospects. He told me that current artificial hybridization cannot achieve the same results, therefore protection of the natural environment is of utmost importance. No streaming book of hours for Dendrian. Oh my god, I would literally be reading books for hours. Future direction. Sandrock is still facing many severe effects caused by ecological decay. The lack of water resources and sandstorms have adversely affected the environment and hinder outdoor planting. Therefore, further cultivation of hybridization projects as well as efforts towards improving Sandrock's environment may forge the direction for the future of Sandrock. Nia, Highland Botany Institute. It's a good book, well done. Well written. Short, but sometimes short and to the point is better. Sometimes short is way better. I've read Dickens. What are we doing on steel? Not great. 2 more of those to go. God, Great Expectations had to be one of the most difficult books I have read next to the Silmarillion. I know that's not really a fair comparison because I actually cared about the Silmarillion. Mysterious man. What's so mysterious about him? That he wears a mask?
Spicy bean paste, you say? Interesting.
Oh yeah, oh it's awful. It's an informative monstrosity is what it is. Yeah, it wasn't done and it was not meant to be read. Yeah, put BOH incentive randomly quiz him on the lore when he plays it. Oh. I had people do that. I played Lord of the Rings, the MMO version, with a group of people who had like skimmed the Lord of the Rings books and were constantly asking me questions.
My dear builder friend, you want it for cooking? Let me guess. Mapo tofu? Well, I love it too. In order to learn to make it, I had to study the art of using the spicy bean paste. But alas, I didn't come from that direction. I went through the Ethian border with Duvos. I wish I had come directly from Barnarok, but it's a pity. I wish I had brought some extra, but I have none.
Maybe next time.
Right now, I have but some of the ingredients necessary. Broad bean seeds and spicy peppers.
Just add a little toothpaste.
So, are you interested in buying the seeds and peppers? The other ingredients you need are common enough. If you're going to buy these, I'll teach you how to make it free of charge.
Free? You had me at free.
How fortunate of us to have crossed paths. It just so happens that you're my first customer of the day.
I just read the text, not understand them. Like a kid that has a parent read them books with pictures and then they just kind of recite the words that were said without any understanding.
Tell me, how's your brother doing?
I don't have a brother? Do I have a brother? Did I miss the fact that I have a brother? I don't remember having a brother. I don't have a brother.
Perfect. That reminds me. I'm looking for someone to cooperate with on a little side gig of mine. If you're the right person for the job, there could be a lot of profit to be made. Want to hear my offer?
Weather Effect releases a pop-up book of hours.
You know of cooking, right? Basically, it's building with food. Hence my interest in working with you. No need to find a professional chef. That'll be too pricey. Anyway, I was traveling through Seaside, and I picked up a few of their signature peppers. They range from the super spicy, to the hyper numbing, to the ultra pungent. All uniquely delicious, borderline nutritious, and go well with just about any dish.
I also would much rather ask System Chalk questions than Google them.
And by any dish, in this case, I mean noodles. As something of a noodle connoisseur myself, I have a keen nose for what makes them pop. My thoughts are that these peppers may very well hold the key to reaching noodle nirvana. But why stop at just filling our stomachs when we could fill our wallets as well? I'm sure that once someone creates the dish I have in mind, people will be lining up for decades just to get one whiff of them. Me? Oh, I don't cook, which brings me to my point. You have a cooking station. That makes you as qualified as anyone. Once you get the dish right, I'll sell the recipe all around the free cities. We'll do it real fair, real amicable-like, nice and square, 70-30.
50-50.
Well, someone's acting shrewd. I tell you what, I'm in a good mood today, and I like your backbone. 50-50 it is. I'll concede a bit and give you my peppers, but don't think my first offer wasn't fair now. Good, it's a deal then. Now, My only hope is that you might succeed where others have failed. For this dish, let me be as precise as possible. You'll first need a bone broth as the base, and the noodles should be handmade with flour. Before boiling them, you'll need to add some leafy vegetables, as well as some seasoned fresh meat.
I hope I'm writing this down.
Then, it's time to add my seaside peppers. I've blended 18 peppers and spices together to make my own secret seasoning.
Okay, Colonel
My
Sanders.
senses are tingling just thinking about it. Builder, if you pull this off, we'll become a part of culinary history. In any case, you'd best figure this out in the next 3 days. You know how I roll, right? Can't stay in any place for more than 3 days. Usually it's 2. I'm doing you a favor here. Plus, there are others out there who can build things with food, you know. Come find me when you've created the dish.
All right, that dish is gonna take some pretty high precedence. You aren't ready for ours. Buy broad beans. Oh, and do you sell broad beans? You sell tea leaves on the cheap, but no beans. Do you actually sell beans?
Hey there. Hey,
No.
see you around.
Do you sell broad beans? That would be awfully convenient. You sell broad bean seeds. 5 days to grow, that's too short of a time frame. Ooh, engagement ring. I don't want the large storage box. There is vintage pistol. You sell beans? That's gonna be a no. Well, crap. That's right. C-suite goes down. We're moving up. This is a positive for us. All right, do you give me a clue on the broad beans? Doesn't have any spicy bean paste, but if you can find broad beans, he can teach you the recipe. But you're only here for 3 days. I don't know what to do here. I mean, you're not gonna sell food. Oh, it's weekend. The hell? Lights are good. Base seems fine. Left side seems good. Well, this doesn't seem great. Let me know if you guys see anything on this one. I'm blanking. Is the key the same width? It looks like it. Yep. Legs seem fine. Smile the front. The bulbousness on the side. Keyhole. Oh, little tiny crack. Got it. Other eye. Alright, that one scared me a little. I am looking for things as small as smudges at this point. Oh, wrong shape. Oh, Lord. Color blindness tool in Baldur's Gate 3? That's good. I always appreciate when they add things like that. Big. Didn't mean to hit that button. These are getting tough. He's got a lot of fur that could be mussed. Oh yeah, if you got an answer for that one, I would take it. Is this it? Oh, I didn't get there in time. Yeah, because I didn't see anyone that sold it. What do you mean, no? Game. Bring a magnifier next weekend. Ah, a little stamp. Yep, same developers. Same chaotic developers. Yeah, you guys aren't getting any of this. I got tea leaves though. And coffee. Flour, meat, rib, alfalfa, CC pepper blend in the cooking pot. Did he give me the CC pepper? Ooh, that's a lot of relationship changes.
Thank you.
Go to stall. The stall is ready. Stall wasn't until 1400. That's true, assuming no changes were made. Mapu tofu. Spicy bean paste. Made from the work table. Yeah, that's how they get ya. Spicy bean paste. From work table. I have a max upgraded work table. But it's not showing up. Because I don't know the recipe. Chromium heavy sword, chromium sword and shield. Yes. Sharpshooter pistol, that's new. Hey, I need a recipe.
Howdy.
Wait, what? No, I need a recipe.
All right, catch you next time.
The recipe is from a quest. I'm sorry? I have to do a different quest to get the recipe? Use the peppers provided with using handmade noodles. Oh no. I have to make it from scratch. Noodle, meat, bone soup, green vegetables. I don't have like any of that stuff. Flour, meat, green vegetables, both kinds of meat. I don't have alfalfa. Flour, meat, remain alfalfa from the pepper blend. I got bitter beans. All right, Owen, I'm coming for alfalfa. Alfalfa. What's the matter, kitten? Always look both ways before crossing the tracks. No reason to get hit by a train. All right, meat, meat, flour, alfalfa, and peppers. In a cooking pot. Sure, send it to me. Won't get me claimed, right? Drool with joy noodles. Shit. No, I screwed it up, didn't I? It should have been the peppers. Oh, that's the dish she wants? Well, it seems like he just wants broad bean seeds.
For our amazingly adventurous aristocrats, don't stretch.
So you're talking about Arvio.
See ya.
Okay, so I do have to grow the beans.
You've done it! This dish is exquisite! I'm going to take this across the free cities. I surmise that the demand will be high. Gosh, you don't know how many other people I went through trying to get this recipe right. But you're the one. The one who can bend noodles to your very will. I think I'll call them Chaji Malato no Dele Pleasantatious Man. That's Seasayan for makes you drool with joy. Because they make me drool.
You're the one, Neo.
I'm gonna trademark that. Anyway, I'm going to start talking to restaurant owners in other cities. Meanwhile, feel free to start selling the recipe around here in Sandrock. Maybe you can work something out with that saloon guy. What's his name? Joe?
What's his name, Joe?
Just don't sell the recipe for anything less than 200 goals. Got me? Okay, we're pals now, so I'm gonna share with you a couple tricks of the trade. First rule of making a deal, you gotta ease into it. Don't just strike straight at the heart of the matter. Ask them about their family or something. Remember how I did? Second rule, always let them know you've got other options. Make them desperate. That's all. I'll be on my way. I'll send you any profit share later.
Okay, that worked. Alright, well, 1 sec. I'm gonna watch this.
I have a joke for you. What is a skeleton's favorite snack? Go on, guess.
Death?
No. Go on, guess.
No.
Come on! Guess! Why are you laughing? I haven't told the punchline yet! What is a skeleton's favorite snack? Guess!
What do you mean, a lot of fresh?
Guess! Fuck! Guess! Guess, goddammit! Why won't you answer me?
I can't even look at him.
What is my favorite snack?
Bones.
No! What is it? Why must you fail me so often? Ribs! Spare ribs! Fuck!
My favorite part of that is the guy's absolute inability to keep a straight face. Buy broad beans. Alright, I need to buy some broad beans. Yeah, the guy is just done. He doesn't know what to do. I don't know. Bones? Why would it be bones?
Howdy.
I want to steal your recipe. Jojamala Tua, what? I don't know about the name. It's the saying you say. Oh, well, it's your recipe, I guess. If you can at least tell me it tastes better than it sounds. Noodles? I already got spaghetti. People can pronounce that. It's fun to say. Spaghetti. Try it sometime when you're feeling down.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'll pass. Thanks for the offer, though. You should keep cooking. Maybe we can work together on something else. Speak with Owen.
Howdy.
Hey there. Got something on your mind? How's your brother? I don't have a brother. What's gotten into you? Oh, I get it. This must be some hip new way of asking someone how they're doing. I'm still pretty with it, despite what Grace might tell you. How am I doing? Let me think. Well, actually, we're in a bit of a slump. I think people are getting tired of the same old recipes.
Yep.
I'm back in the kitchen trying to cook up something new and exciting, but so far it's been a no-go. Speaking of which, I see you got a cooking station not that long ago. I have a recipe to sell you, in fact. Oh yeah? Straight to the point?
Yep. Howdy.
Hey, Owen. How are things?
Yep.
I've been remaking common dishes. Oh yeah? Everybody likes bread and rice and stuff. If you had some way to spice up the classics. Well, don't leave me hanging with a secret recipe. Special blend of 18 cc and peppers. Gotta admit, that sounds pretty hot. The blend comes through the mysterious man. I just can't give away a recipe like that. How much is your drool with joy recipe? 200. If you have a hard bargain, I think I'd better taste it first. Although I might be able to guess the ingredients, maybe that's not fair. But 200 golds for a noodle dish? I'll take some time to think it over. Mabel thought 200 was fine. She did, huh? Mabel. She's a fine enough lady. I can't really stand the idea of being out-noodled by anybody. No matter how much I like them. Tell you what, since everyone's after the recipe, how about I pay you double? But only if you promise to keep the drool with joy noodles a Blue Moon exclusive in Sandrock. Well, pleasure doing business with you. Seems the student has become the master in such a short time, too. Yeah, if you get time, could you maybe share some pointers with Grace? In any case, I'll try out the recipe soon and let you know what I think. Sucker. I mean... Thanks for the money. And just in time for Mabel. Dessert time. Wow, so tasty. Yeah. Wow, free food. You cooked this one? Well, aren't you just a bag of wonderful treats? I didn't know you could cook. Here, I want to share something with you. It's a cooking recipe. My mom made it for me when I was a little boy. Yep, just salt and sand rice. You got yourself a delicious bowl of mush. Soft, gooey, delicious bowl of mush. You learned how to cook mush. Well, that just went smashingly. I reckon we'd done given a little bit of joy to some of the folks around here. Put a small skip in their step. Thanks for helping today. I figure I'll be running this campaign here once a season. If you're ever in need of a little pick-me-up, feel free to drop by. Everybody liked that. Owen's our buddy. Why are you still blue? That's Owen trying to give us a terrible job. I brought beans. Owen, do you sell broad beans? I may have screwed up here.
Hey, see you around.
See ya.
Maple, do you sell broad beans? Don't sit in a chair. Mysterious man, are you still in town? There he is. If I don't buy the beans, we can't move on with the quest.
Yeah, with
All right. Now I have to grow them. All right, yep, I got a little confused on that one. Sometimes I'm a little slow. Bottom stairs. Alright, everything's going. I see a plant that's done, which is perfect. Because I need to plant some broad beans. Wait, is all that done? Can I build my barn? 4 bronze frames? Not that. Are they gonna make me learn how to make my own? Alright, barn. Wait, what do you mean 1? Alright, bad menuing. Oh, it's a monstrosity. That's it? That's all the more land you're giving me? This one's 20,000. Every other expansion is tiny. What if? Nope, they're too big. What? No. Undo. There we go. Don't. Fat fingers. Fat fingers a million times in a row. How can I move this that it makes sense? Can I just put another one in storage? Oh, they're all off by one position. Ah, roof space. Yes, yes. Alright, barn, how big are ya? Dang it. Alright, have a good stream. Have fun, Sophia. Thanks for coming in. Wonder what else I could put up here that doesn't matter. Nothing. I need access to all of these things. Alright, here we go. Wait, do I have more of this stuff? Alright, barn. Not quite. I need to move a little bit more stuff. I think I can jam it in there if I move all of those things. Those are the two important ones. And these are the extras. Different order. Cooking apparatus there. Cooking apparatus there. Or refinery apparatus there. And then hopefully I left enough room. No. I'm short space because of that thing. Which means I need to move those left to right. Oh. Almost there. Okay. Can fit it back here if I move this machine. Move those next to the house. Move that right by the entrance. There we go. Raceable animals can be purchased at the ranch store, can be taken out of your inventory in your yard and placed in the appropriate home. I have the pepper blend. Okay. Show me baby Yakmel. You can see what food situation for your animals is from the feeding trough. Different animals have different foods that they like. Feed them their favorite to help them grow big and strong. I don't... Here's one of everything until I figure it out. You just let me know. Alright, you got some pets. I may have put these too close together. Okay. Is there anything else in here we're missing? No. We've built everything. The table is upgraded. We need a time capsule. 2 metal hinges. Switchboard. 2 copper wires, 2 metal hinges. You're sleepy, lay back down. Kitten, you're sleepy, lay back down. Kitten, that string is attached to my face. Okay. Make spicy bean paste. Requires a broad bean. We're waiting on a broad bean. Switchboard's waiting copper wire. Broad bean. Chromatic weapons are waiting on petrified wooden sticks at the processor. How many petrified wooden sticks for both? 4 and another sharpener. Okay. Everything's fine. Let's go see what else we can add to our farm. This is just rentals. And this is just food. A coop?
See ya.
I'm gonna need a lot more land if we're gonna get chickens and everything else. Alright, everything else we're on waiting duty. Hey, Venti.
Have you tried the...
So long, partner.
What's water doing? Plenty of water. None of these machines need to be running. All the important stuff is going. We can actually upgrade most of this with a forge. You eating food? You can check out all of your animals by choosing View Animal Information. Their stats are here. Their well-being is affected by hunger, how often you pet them, and how clean their environment is. When an animal is young, high vitality makes it grow faster. As an adult, high vitality means they will produce more items. You can name your animal here. If you want to sell by animals, you can go to the ranch store. I tried that. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this stuff to get done. Normally I would just go to bed, but when I go to bed tonight, I'm gonna log off, so we're gonna wait it out. I don't really have anything else to do though, except maybe use up some energy. Let's go break things. Now listening, but just tossing it out there multiplayer. My understanding from what I read is that the multiplayer is supposed to be a seamless transition from single player. So if we have time for multiplayer, we can just hop in. It also sounds like it's a fairly different landscape. Like, instead of just building brain, instead of just having your builder shop, you're actually building the town. So it could be interesting. And I'd be game. You would just be stuck trying to fit into my time schedule, which sucks. My time schedule is awful. Hey, they fixed the pop-in. Yeah. Tiny kitten. I can't see. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. No, there's no rocks. Ugh, poppin'. Dang it. That's not a bad use of energy. Head back and see how things did. $50. Sorry, tiny kitten, you gotta be a cat lab for now. A lab cat, not a lab cat. Sort all. Almost everything. Alright, what'd you eat? Nothing. hinges. What else did I need here? Copper wire. That's done in 2 hours. I could technically wait for that. And we could get our time capsule. Tiny kitten. Hey, 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 that's attached to my ear. Oh, God, you little monster. Yeah, okay. Nope. You're gonna get sit on the floor. Don't do it. Don't you do it. She's normally so good, but she doesn't know what to do with the string. The headphone cord is just, or it's just too string-like over her head, which is kind of how we play. So I know this is my fault. I'm gonna run out of stone. We're gonna have to start switching to marble or iron ore to get the rose stone. It's gonna run us right to 2 o'clock, but we'll have it done. And then I won't forget it for tomorrow. Switchboard. And we're just waiting on broad beans. We're almost there. Just a little bit longer. I heard the theme to Cheers today, and it's been stuck in my head. Alright, time capsule done. Right. Stop it. Oh, we got the petrified wooden sticks. Can I also make the tools? Chromium axe. Oh, I'm 1 sharpening stone short. That's frustrating. Well, I know the axe is going to be better. Did we already buy one today? And therefore he won't have another for us to buy? And do I really have enough time to run over here and find out? Oh, he's closed. Run to bed, run to bed. $20 plus an 8%, 25 plus a 9%. Sorry, Iron Axe, you don't serve a purpose anymore. Ooh, sleep gone. All right. Good day of gaming. We got a lot done. Hopefully some people that enjoy this game managed to get some drops in. We're getting pretty far. There's still a bunch of places we haven't been. Ooh, immunity to poison. I wonder if we can walk through that town now. I got drops in, but I don't own it. Hey, maybe one day you'll own it and you'll want to play it in multiplayer and you'll have an in-game hat that says Twitch on it. And being the person I am, I'm going to throw you guys over to Selphea. I'll give you one guess what she's playing. I would like to be a billboard, yes. Ah, oh, sorry. That was louder than it should have been. Alright. I am off for the night. I will be back tomorrow. We will probably... Simulator. We're probably going to be playing a little bit more of this, and then I'm going to do something else on Saturday. Just because I want to get other stuff in there. I have a couple of things in mind. One of them is finishing up our For the King game. But with For the King 2 out, maybe we do that one instead. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for coming. I hope you all had fun. I appreciate you all being here. I like the banter sometimes. I had a good time. I'll be back tomorrow. Till then, take care of yourselves, be kind to one another, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.